with his pal Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Midget Sub. Just as Clutch finished another chapter in his adventure logbook, he received an urgent wire, which caused him to hurry to the airport, hop into the plane with Spinner and Paddlefoot, and speedily start on a journey.
Wow! Now that Paddlefoot and I have caught our breath, what's the big rush, Clutch?
Sorry I couldn't take time to tell you, Spinner. But here's the story. You've heard of the new atomic submarines.
Yeah?
Well, a new super-secret midget atomic submarine has been developed. It's only 25 feet long, but it can go all around the world underwater and needs a crew of only 2 men.
Wow!
That midget sub is now on the ocean bottom, about 10 miles off the island of Transport. It was being tested by the people who built it, and it either strayed off its course or was forced off. That's our mission, to raise the sub and get it back in American waters.
Can it move at all?
That's it, Spinner. The crew radioed that its atomic engine has stopped. They tried everything but couldn't restart it. They were ordered to abandon the sub, and that's the last thing that anyone has heard of it.
Golly! And the sub was left right there?
Official boats can't go near it. That's why we're going in Joe Papianaga's boat, the Guppy.
Oh, boy! We gotta go on a boat! Wow! Wow!
That sub has so many new secret devices, we've got to get there before any other country finds out about it.
But as Clutch and company fly over the little fishing village and land on the outskirts of town, 2 unfriendly-looking figures are watching them.
Right on time. Here's Joe Papianagas now. Clutch, you got the message. You bet, Joe. It said urgent, so we didn't waste any time.
You think I can drive the boat, Mr. Papianagas?
We'll see, Spinner. We'll see. I take you now to the Guppy.
As Clutch and company travel toward the docks, a shiny black limousine with 2 men is headed toward them.
I'd know that plane anywhere. It's Clutch Cargo's, all right. I saw it land.
Yeah, if Cargo's on the job, it's gonna be a lot tougher.
Don't worry, Blackie. We'll take care of him. Maybe we'll do something about it right now.
Joe Papianagas went after them in his truck. I seen him leave.
Yeah, we ought to see him pretty soon. We'll make Cargo wish he'd never come.
I was told this submarine has an atomic engine and rocket devices that are so new, they are hardly even thought of yet.
Wow!
If we don't get to it first, some unfriendly country will throw it away and learn our secrets.
We'll do our best to keep that from happening. Step on it, Joe.
Look ahead, Blackie. Ain't that Papianagas truck coming?
It sure is. Let him have it.
Look out, Joe. Somebody's driving sort of crazy like.
They're headed right for us!
No place to turn out. They're gonna hit us.
Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo, with his pal Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Midget Sub. You remember last time Clutch and company had flown to meet Joe Papianagas. Their mission, to find a top-secret midget atomic sub, which was lying on the ocean floor after the crew had been forced to abandon her. They had started for the Guppy, Joe's boat. Suddenly,
Look out, Joe. Somebody's driving sort of crazy like.
They're headed right for us!
No place to turn out. They're gonna hit us.
That was deliberate. Whoever it was is playing for keeps. Everybody okay?
Yeah, Clutch, we're okay.
It's got something to do with racing that sub. Someone's trying to stop us. Well, here she is, the good old Guppy.
Diving suits and food are already loaded. All we have to do is get started.
Better get aboard right away. We can't waste a minute.
meanwhile, Shark and Blackie are also boarding a boat in a bay a few miles from the fishing village.
Get a move on, Blackie. We've got work to do. The government of Transportania said they'd pay us plenty for that sub.
Yeah, we're in the big wigs now, Shark.
According to the map, the sub lies just outside the Bay of Transport Island.
We'd better head right for the island, Clutch. We can hide the boat there.
Clutch? Look at that funny-looking thing.
That's a water spout spinner. Looks like we're heading into a storm.
I don't like the looks of it.
Wind's getting very strong. If it hits us at the wrong angle, we would capsize. Better stow our gear below. You'll have to take the wheel, Spinner.
Do you think I can do it all right?
You bet you can, Spinner. Hold her steady as she goes. We won't be long.
Clutch and Joe work feverishly to move the equipment into the hatches.
Help me, Paddlefoot. This wheel is awful hard to hold.
Suddenly, as fast as the storm hit, all is calm.
Hooray, we made it.
She's a good old boat.
Land ahoy! Straight ahead!
That's Transport Island, all right. It won't be long now.
Look, Clutch. Somebody's following us.
Full speed ahead, Joe. Pull around the island to one of your hiding places. Let's see if they follow.
We'll give you all the speed we have, Clutch. Come on, old girl.
We're not catching up anymore.
Yes, holding our lead.
She's a good old girl.
Joe steers the guppy past the island's tip and heads for a small inlet hidden in the rocks, with the black boat following in the distance.
There's a place right straight ahead between those rocks.
Let's duck in there fast. We've got to shake that boat that's following us.
Here we go.
We're going to crash into the cliff.
Will their boat be dashed to pieces on the rocks? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo, with his pal Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Midget Sub. You remember last time, Clutch and Company with Joe Papianagas started out aboard the Guppy to find the Midget Sub. They ran into a bad storm, but worst of all, Blackie and Shark were following them.
Let's duck in there fast. We've got to shake that boat that's following us.
Here we go.
We're going to crash into the cliff.
There is just room, see?
Wow, it sure is well hidden.
Many years ago, pirates used these inlets for hiding, too.
Hey, do you think maybe there's still some pirate gold hidden there?
You never know, Spinner. Could be. Right now, I'm more interested in that black boat.
There. We're in. Now I'll turn off the engine. We'll wait and see.
We're completely hidden here. I'm going up on top of that rock and watch.
Be careful, Clutch. Don't let them see you. They might have a gun.
He can take care of himself. I think.
While Clutch makes his way to the top of the rock, Shark and Blackie are having a few troubles.
They've given us the slip, Blackie. Get up here and help me look.
Oh, I still feel sick from that storm we went through. I can't stand those big waves.
Be quiet and help me look. If we don't get to that sub first, we've lost all that money. We've got to find them.
Meanwhile, Clutch has reached the top of the rock and is watching the black boat as it passes.
They're looking for something. I'm sure it's us. I'd better get back.
Here comes Clutch.
What did you find out, my friend?
Whoever it is looking for us, all right. They've gone on around the island. We'll back out of here and head for the beach. We can hide our equipment until we're ready to use it. It's too dangerous to start looking for the sub now with that other boat following us. So we'll leave our diving equipment and head back for the village. That way, if they see us, they'll think we've given up.
Golly, Clutch, this is almost like cops and robbers.
It's a bigger game than that, Spinner.
They sure gave us slip. If you'd paid more attention to business...
Honest, Shark, I felt bad. What are we going to do?
Head for the mainland. I'll bet that's what they did. We'll never find that sub unless they lead us to it. And this time, keep your eyes open.
As soon as we get back, we'll get the plane. Maybe we can spot the submarine from the air.
I know, Clutch. The higher you get, the deeper you can see in the water.
If those men in the black boat see us take off, they may think we've given up. Then, Joe, you bring the guppy back to the island.
Right, Clutch.
Start off in the opposite direction, so as to throw them off the scent.
Cargo's flying. Did you think they gave up the search?
No, I'll bet they headed back to the island. That's where we're going, too.
There she is, Clutch. I think I can see the sub.
That's it, all right. We'll land on the island and get our diving gear.
Clutch, look! Something else. A raft floating near the island. And there's a man on it. And golly, he's not moving a muscle.
Watch out, Clutch and Spinner. This may be a trick. Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo, with his pal Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Midget Sub. You remember last time, Clutch and company with Joe Papianakis hid the boat among the rocks to avoid Blackie and Shark, two ruthless thugs. Clutch and Spinner had returned to the island when...
There she is, Clutch. I think I can see the sub.
That's it, all right.
Clutch, look! Something else. A raft floating near the island. And there's a man on it. And golly, he's not moving a muscle. Gee, Clutch, do you think he's still alive?
We'll soon find out.
Clutch lands the plane on the shore of the island.
That raft's drifted almost up on the beach, Spinner. We'll be able to get to it in a hurry. Hope we're in time to save this poor fellow.
Oh, I hope he's all right.
He's still breathing. Wait till I turn him over.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. It's Swampy.
Well, why, Clutch boy! Fancy meeting you way out here.
Swampy!
What are you doing on this raft?
Heard about that midget atomic sub that had to be abandoned. Heard you'd be here, so I started out in a boat. That storm capsized my boat, and this is how I ended up. But say, terrible thing waking a man out of a sound sleep like that. Liable to stunt his growth.
Clutch gets out the diving gear, which they had hidden on the island.
Get on that frogman suit, Swampy. We've got a long way to go down.
Golly, Clutch, wish I could go with you.
Not this time, Spinner. It's too dangerous. You and Paddlefoot be our lookout. Turn on this transistor radio and warn us if anyone else starts diving near us.
Okay, Clutch, anything to help. Look at Mr. Swampy.
You don't look so much like a frog man, Swampy. You look more like a frog.
Jump in juniper roots, Clutch. I feel like a sausage packed into a heller casing.
Don't say that, Mr. Swampy. You'll make Paddlefoot too hungry.
Meanwhile, Joe Papianakis has started back to the island in the Guppy, not realizing that Shark and Blackie, who are also hunting for the sunken Midget sub, are heading for the island at full speed.
Okay, Swampy. We'll wade in from here and swim out. Put your mouthpiece in and turn on your oxygen as soon as we get in the water. Turn on the transistor radio, Spinner, and listen for our signal when we get underwater.
Okay, Clutch, gotcha.
As Clutch and Swampy enter the water, Blackie and Shark reach the end of the island, cut their motor, and silently glide along, watching every move.
There's Cargo's plane on the beach, and there he goes with another guy into the surf.
That midget sub can't be far offshore. What do we do?
Get into those frogman suits and follow him.
Oh, no! It's that mysterious boat. We gotta warn Clutch.
Can you hear me, Swampy?
Sure can, Clutch. What'll they think of next?
Clutch, those men in the black boat came back. They dove in just about where you went down. They got spear guns and knives, and they're coming after you.
This is it, Swampy. They're out to get us. Can Clutch and Swampy win against guns and knives? Be sure to tune in for the next exciting episode with Clutch Cargo. Clutch Cargo, with his pal Spinner and Paddlefoot in another exciting adventure, the Midget Sub. Clutch and company found Swampy sleeping aboard a raft. He, too, was looking for the Midget Sub. Clutch and Swampy swam to the sub just as Blackie and Shark dove from their boat.
Clutch! Clutch! Those men in the black boat came back. They dove in just about where you went down.
They got spear guns and knives, and they're coming after you.
This is it, Swampy. They're out to get us. Clutch and Swampy dive deeper and deeper to the spot where the sub is lying, with Shark and Blackie on the way down, too. A pair of ruthless thugs, determined to get the Midget atomic sub, and not caring who gets hurt. Keep a sharp lookout for those men, Swampy. They're armed and dangerous.
I can see one of them coming right at me.
That's a giant sea bass, Swampy. Keep away from him.
Let me out in here, Clutch. You see what I see, a whale.
That's no whale, Swampy. That's the Midget sub.
Great big crocodile, you're right. We found her.
They found the sub, Paddlefoot. Gee, I hope those men aren't there.
Clutch and Swampy swim toward the sub, not knowing that Shark and Blackie have already found her and are in ambush, waiting for them.
Here they come, Blackie. Wait till they've passed over us. Aim at the small one. I'll take the big one, and don't miss. Okay, boss.
We'll have to get a tow cable on the bow, Swampy. Swampy! Come on, Swampy, before they can reload.
Mr. Papianicus, those men came back. They're at the sub fighting Clutch and Swampy.
That guy's knife.
I'll get that other vermin, Clutch.
A giant sea bass is too much. Blackie departs in haste.
What's your hurry, mister?
Get his knife, Swampy.
Galloping giraffes. I'm trying to find it.
They did it. They captured the bad guys.
Hooray! I've got the tow line hitched to the bow of the sub. Go ahead, Joe. Slowly, the Midget submarine is pulled away from her resting place on the ocean floor and starts off on the voyage to her home port, while two sadder and wiser bad men are forced to paddle back to the mainland on Swampy's raft.
There she is, Mr. Hunt, safe and sound, including all her secrets.
I can't thank you all enough. You were wonderful. And you'll be glad to hear the missing crew is okay. They got picked up by a fishing boat that had no radio.
Now, here's a check for $5,000 for the job you did.
No, Mr. Hunt. Thanks anyway. All we want is $15 for Swampy.
For me? What for?
Buy another raft to send you home on.
Another raft? Hop in, horned toads. I don't... Clutch. You're kidding.
And so ends the story of Clutch Cargo with his pals Spinner and Paddlefoot and the Midget Sub. Be sure to tune in for the next exciting adventure with Clutch Cargo.